Thank goodness.
Jude, are you okay?
I'm fine. Just fine. Don't worry about me.
Okay. Where's Alvin?
I don't know. He took off. Leia, thank you.
Huh? For what?
For watching over me for so long. Thanks.
Jude, did something happen I don't know about?
I just realized something. No, you helped me realize something. And for that, I thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to search for Maxwell.
But Mila is...
No, Maxwell is somewhere else. Remember what Muse said? Mila was just the bait to protect the schism. That would mean someone else was using Mila as a decoy.
It wasn't Muse?
No, it couldn't have been. If it was, why would she appear before us? There'd be no point in a decoy.
So that's why you think Maxwell is somewhere else out there?
Yeah. You haven't tossed the food on the floor yet. You're a much nicer patient than I was.
You can say that again. So when are you leaving?
As soon as you're better.
I'm fine. I'm a tough girl, remember?
Leia, am I the reason you've pushed yourself so hard?
What do you mean?
I know I always stick my nose into other people's business. I'm wondering now if that ended up hurting you. Please, you can be honest.
I had to grow strong because I couldn't stand the thought of seeing you sad again.
Then I'll be stronger, so you won't have to. All better?
Yep, perfect. So where should we go?
I want to talk to Muse, but we're no match for her right now. I was thinking of searching for Ivor.
Yeah, I guess a handmaid might know about this stuff. That is, if he survived. Oh, who am I kidding? That guy's like a cockroach. Jude!
Huh?
Easy, T-Bo, easy. Good to see you.
You came all the way out here for us? Of course.
We heard that Muse began attacking the fleeing Exodus and Olympia's soldiers. We grew concerned for your safety.
She never tracked you down?
We've been on the run. So far, we've managed to elude her. What about you?
Alvin found us.
You saw that big fat liar?
Yes, we sure did.
I see. I'm sad to hear that. What will you two do now?
We're going to look for Maxwell.
We can see Mila again? No, Jude believes there's a real Maxwell out there.
I see. That thought never occurred to me, although it would explain much.
If you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
The honors student is now the teacher. You've certainly come a long way, young man.
Anyway, we're planning to find Ivor first. We'll deal with Muse later. Just thinking about her scares me.
Jude, have you heard about Gaius?
No, nothing.
For whatever reason, he's begun a large-scale operation in Venmont. It caught Muse's attention. She's attacked the city relentlessly, but he's driven her off each time.
Leia, this will be a dangerous journey. You still okay with coming along?
Of course! I'm coming too.
I'd like that, but are you sure?
We want to know if Mila was a phony or not! Although, that doesn't change the fact that she's still our friend.
I have my own reasons for wishing to meet with Gaius.
Thanks, guys.
I haven't fought in a very long time. I guess no one wants some old geezer channeling spirits for them.
This cannot be. Could she have reacted in ways I did not foresee? Someone must have been influencing Mila, possibly controlling her. Did the Four share with her the truth? Impossible. They would never disobey my command. Mila, why did you stray from the path? I know not what to make of this.
Jude seems a little different now. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, maybe he's grown a little tougher?
Young men can mature dramatically in very short periods of time. Jude seems to have found the resolve to confront the harsh truths of the world.
Women grow up too, you know. We have no choice but to. Yes. So you can grow big bazongas like Mila! That's not the sort of growing up we mean.
I shall do whatever I must to see you all safely into adulthood.
Ah! What's going on?
Ah! Somebody help! This is terrible!
And unfortunately not surprising. Olympian soldiers are popping up in cities across Riza Maxia.
Because Gillen's gone now?
That's part of it, no doubt. But on top of that...
Stay back, you hear me? Don't make me hurt you!
He's terrified. It's Muse, isn't it?
She's been swatting them like flies.
Stop!
A most excellent rhythm.
Freeze! All of you!
So you survived after all.
Gaius!
Throw him in a cell. These people are with me.
Stop it! Let me go!
Come quietly, or else.
All of Olympias will die at this rate. What did we do to deserve this?
Gillen said the same thing.
Wow, Gaius, when did you start ordering around Rashagal troops?
Everyone in Rashagal succumbed to terror and panic after Noctigal's death. I led them from the chaos.
Wow, that's some trick!
What exactly are you doing here in Fenmont?
We are working with the Rashagal military to salvage the Lance of Kresnik from the bottom of the ocean.
Why? What do you want with the lance now?
Exodus may be gone, but it's unlikely they've abandoned their otherworld reactor plan. I will put a stop to it. And you? What of your plans?
We want to talk with Muse.
Why come find me?
We heard you've been fighting her, so we figured you might know something.
Your Highness, we're ready to set sail.
Good. Come to the Sea Haven.
How come?
Come with me, and you may get your chance to see Muse.
We should join him.
Okay.
I can't believe how cool Gaius is. He's got soldiers from both Azul and Rashagal heeding his every word.
That is pretty impressive. But Leia, you need to watch your tone around him. You're way too casual.
I was legitimately afraid for your life.
Oops. I guess my excitement got the better of me. You think Gaius was pissed?
Who knows? He never shows any emotion.
A man in charge of 2 nations probably doesn't care about such trifles. Probably.
Yeah, I thought so. It's no biggie.
But try not to get carried away next time, okay?
Indeed. Push a man like that too far, and you'll be dead before you see the sword leave his sheath.
Yeah, next time I'll keep a lid on it. I wonder what school's like.
I bet you want to go to school too, huh? Don't worry. As soon as we find a nice, safe place for you to live, you can start going.
I don't want to go.
Oh? May I ask why?
Because if I bring Cheapo to school, won't they get mad at me?
You needn't worry about that. I'll ask them to let Tipo go too.
I can go too?
Sure. Leia used to take dogs and cats to school with her.
Then I do want to go. Why didn't you tell us sooner?
I hope we'll be able to send Elise to school soon.
Indeed. And I'd like to see you continue your education as well. Mark my words, Jude. One of these days, life will return to normal.
Yeah, I guess it will.
When I see the lights in Fenmont, I can't help but miss how bright Laurent is.
I know exactly what you mean.
Are we really gonna see Muse? She's scary, but if we all stay together, we'll be okay. Are you getting tired?
A little bit. Things aren't the same as they used to be.
Hey, Elise, can we borrow Tipo for a sec? Huh? Give Tipo a squeeze. You'll feel better.
Oh, this does feel good. Just the right amount of resistance. I could do this all day.
No, stop! I can't take any more!
All the stress is drained through my fingers.
I know, right? It's crazy addictive. Oh no! He's gonna get all stretched out! I feel so violated.
His Highness is already aboard. We will depart soon.
Excuse me.
I presume you wish to ask about Zhao.
Yes. Do you know why he protected me during the battle?
Perhaps he sought to make amends for his past crimes.
But he ended up dying as a result.
There are some who believe that nothing is more important than survival, but priorities change. Life starts to lose purpose when you've gone astray. Sometimes the only means to make amends for one's actions in life is to die.
I don't really understand.
Nor should you. You should focus instead on enjoying what you have.
How do I do that?
That's for you to find out. Zhao's greatest wish was for you to find happiness in life. Of that I am certain.
Okay, I'll find a way.
That will put Zhao at peace.
If I may.
Full of questions today, aren't we? Let me guess. Is it about His Highness?
What are Gaius's plans for Riza Maxia?
No doubt His Highness will one day unite this world. That should tell you what you want to know.
Thank you for your time.
What is it?
It's nothing. Shall we move onward?
I see. All that time, she was just bait.
That's why I want to meet the real Maxwell. To find out the truth.
He'd most likely reside in the spirit realm.
But does such a place even exist?
And even if it did, we have no means of getting there.
Indeed, it's little more than a legend. But we know for a fact that spirits exist. So it follows that they must reside somewhere. Likewise, a path to their realm must also exist.
Hey, what about Niakara? Don't they call that place the Village of the Spirits?
You have a point. It lies near a mountain known as the Holomont. Perhaps you might find a clue there.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's check it out.
Don't get too excited. This ship isn't turning around before we reach the Lance of Kresnik.
Really? Come on, who cares about that stupid lance?
Gaius, earlier you spoke of stopping the Otherworld reactor plan. I suspect you're planning to invade Olympias using the Lance of Kresnik.
It is for the good of Riza Maxia.
Hold on. You would need massive amounts of mana to use the lance.
I understand. I do not wish to sacrifice humans or spirits.
Then maybe we don't have to use it.
The reality is, someone must.
Are you trying to finish what Mila started?
I never put it into that perspective. But inevitably, yes. That is what I'm doing. No one has ever made such a strong impression on me.
Then we also need to consider the fate of Olympias.
You're worried about them? At a time like this? They were willing to sacrifice every human and spirit life in Riza Maxia.
Why does one side have to suffer for the sake of the other? That doesn't sit well with me. It wouldn't sit well with her either. She would destroy the schism and save everyone. That's what I want to do.
I'm surprised to hear such words from you. Are you trying to repay her for what she's done for you?
Yes.
You've grown strong. Jude, join me and...
Your Highness, we've nearly arrived. The salvage operation needs your attention.
Very well.
Gaius?
Jude,
Yeah. After this, I bet that they'll rebuild the lance back at the laboratory.
so then you were listening to me.
What's happening out there?
Incoming from the southeast! It's her!
Time to clean up. I'll slaughter every last one of you.
Muse, stop this right now!
They live? I should have known better than to trust that rogue. I'll deal with him later. But first... it's time someone cleaned up and rid the world of you.
It won't be easy!
Such confidence, despite the fact that your precious Mila is gone.
Things have changed. We want to know how this happened. You'll be the one to tell us.
I'd love to see you try.
Not yet!
How dare you!
This cannot be! Not yet! This cannot be! Well played! Seven face! Right to the key to victory!
Go, Chico! Sharing is caring!
Not yet! Stay on! Quite a predicament. Don't worry, I'm here with you. Rage onward. Done! Keep it there! Rolling! Understood.
I'll rip you apart.
Shall we cool down? Seven face! Please, come forward! Right there! Cannot be! Well played! Always one step ahead. Quite a predicament. Don't worry, I'm here with
I'll
you.
rip you apart. Fall to eternity into the dark abyss.
They won't get through.
That was really close!
We stopped her somehow.
She didn't seem like her usual self. Not yet.
I can't stop! All right!
There's always room.
Phew. It's a good thing we didn't try tackling her on our own.
Muse, why are you doing this?
Why? All I am doing is... all I'm trying to do is protect Riza Maxia, that's what!
I mean, how does what you're doing protect Riza Maxia?
How am I supposed to know?
So you are acting under order.
Please, you have to tell us. Where is Maxwell? We need to know.
What do you people want with Lord Maxwell?
So there is another Maxwell after all.
Muse, this can't be what Maxwell really wants, can it? Of course it can! Lord Maxwell, is this not your divine will? Lord Maxwell, please! Command me to smite these humans! What is happening to her?
I do not know.
Wingo, come!
Yes, sir.
Follow me.
Gaius, no! After His Highness! Send word to the Chimeriad!